Hey, what's going on? So this clip got sent to me on more than one occasion, so I guess I feel obligated to look at it. Here's the thing. Um, the clip of this wrestler right here, they had like this Jim Ross voiceover, and it's so funny. The Jim Ross voiceover part absolutely sucked. Um, it's terrible because it doesn't match up with what the kid's doing. So that sucked. I know you're saying like Steve, you're being too harsh. If you think I'm being too harsh about the Jim Ross voiceover, that's why there's going to be no sound with this thing. This is about me. This is about me analyzing this kid's work rate. So let's go ahead and get it started. So we see the kid already. He's got a choke slam. So he's a fucking high spot monkey, right? He's already grabbing. I don't know if that's a Stone Cold wrestling buddy or a Goldberg wrestling buddy. Um, or I mean, if he didn't have muscle definition, the wrestling buddy didn't have muscle definition, I would say it would be about 700 different guys on the indies that had like questionable facial hair and and bald head. But because there is no back fat, then it's probably not an indie wrestler. So let's go on. Boom, choke slam. Okay, the choke slam is nicely delivered. I'll say that. Let me take a better look. I'm going to guess that this is Goldberg because it's muscled up, and this is an expression on your face that says, I really fucked up that match in Saudi Arabia with The Undertaker. So I'm going to guess that this is a Goldberg wrestling buddy, which would explain why the cell is so shitty. The kid, nice clean choke slam, pretty much in the middle where the kid knew he could hit his next high spot, already getting up to the ropes. So I got to say I'm a little impressed with that. The kid got up there, good deal. The twist in the air is nice, and the landing is clean, and I like that there's an impact and then a recoil. I think a lot of guys don't do that enough in wrestling matches. They kind of hit with these big moves and like everything stops dead, like inertia completely takes over. I like this effect of like bam, I hit you so hard I recoil. In fact, we're going to look at that series of spots again. So choke slam on deadweight Goldberg. The kid immediately up, springboard hit, nicely done, springboards off, and then immediately goes for the cover. And then look at how he takes that leg. It really looks like when, okay, here's another pet peeve of mine, and it's so sad that this kid is doing it better than most wrestlers. But when he hooks that leg, it looks like it's making the difference leverage wise. Does that make sense? Like, that kid is like, whoom, he's really committed to this idea of, I'm trying to hook that leg and I'm trying to get a pin on him. Probably because he hasn't watched enough wrestling yet to pick up the terrible habits from the guys who actually do the shit. Yep. Hooks that leg hard. And then I guess the kid, does he get the pin? No, yes, he does. And then he goes for more beatings, which is awesome. Because Goldberg's had this shit coming forever. Fuck that guy. I'll tell you a Goldberg story. So, at the time she was my wife, now she's my ex-wife, which means, what does she have? Common sense and a low tolerance for pain. So, she used to work for this dinner theater. And one night Goldberg came to the dinner theater, and on these dinner theater kind of deals, they give everybody a line to say, and a cue line and all that kind of stuff. And Goldberg apparently was just an arrogant, drunk asshole and really shitty, even at delivering his like one or two lines at the dinner theater. This should shock nobody who saw that Universal Soldier movie that he was in. So now the kid does sort of a coffin drop variation. You can call it a senton, but that doesn't sound nearly as cool as the coffin drop. All right, let's go back a little bit. So the kid apparently wins the match, right? Nice hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. Nice torque there on his body. He's excited, but then he's like, I got to punish Goldberg more. And Goldberg, of course, look at this stiff Goldberg. Goldberg, who for some reason is helping this kid hook his leg, keeps his leg in the up position after the kid has let him go. Goldberg fucking sucks. And the only thing worse than Goldberg is apparently the Goldberg wrestling buddy is it has an even worse work rate than Goldberg himself, which seems unbelievable to me. But the kid is just like, fuck you, coffin drop, BAM! Fuck you, Goldberg. And the kid now, okay, we're going into the dance. All right, let's evaluate this kid's dance. And again, to people I know in wrestling, not only did that kid hook the leg better than you probably do, um, the kid is celebrating in a way that invites you to like this kid. And what is this kid doing also that's really great? This kid is working hard cam. This kid is working the camera. He's directing all the major stuff towards us. Fucking kid's good, man. Let's look at his dance. Oh, come on. He's pulling the lawnmower. Pulling the lawnmower. I'm feeling it. Go, kid. Pulling the lawnmower. Pulling the lawnmower. Oh, and he gets it started. And then the unexpected, he does the fourth pull and the unexpected drop, slamming his head into the shaven chest of Goldberg. I'm feeling this kid. Now what's this kid going to do? And then he's just like, I got to get Goldberg in position for leverage. You know, a lot of people get impressed by like Cesaro because he does sort of that like deadlift, gut wrench, and now that's all the rage, right? Guys who pick people off of the mat, men and women, and just sort of deadlift them into like German suplexes. This kid is grabbing Goldberg by both of his shoulders, right? Now he probably had a number of finger holds because of like acne scarring and then perhaps some impressions for other reasons in the shoulder region. So the kid, to be fair, got a good grip in there, right? I'm going to get in so much trouble for this shit. He got a good grip in on the shoulders. Now let's see what kind of move the kid can pull off. Bam! All the way overhead, suplex, the kid lays out at the same time. Unlike most pro wrestlers who think you pick somebody up in a vertical position and then fall backwards like a fucking tree, you don't. You kick your own legs out so you can take the landing simultaneously, and then that lessens the impact on the person getting suplexed. It looks better. It sounds better. And look at the joy on this kid's face at hurting Goldberg. Now, what do you call that when you grab somebody by the shoulders and you take them over the head into a suplex? Only Excalibur knows, and it would have some long, complicated fucking name, and he would act all smug when he said it. So he would be like, that is a Gotch Hackenschmidt 94. And then Taz or Jim Ross or Tony Schiavone would pretend like they gave a shit, right? Jim Cornette would find some reason to be upset at Excalibur for knowing the proper name of the move. And Dave Meltzer would then cut Brian Alvarez off as he was describing what Excalibur said, and then go on this rambling thing. And then every time Brian Alvarez tried to cut back in to finish his point, Dave would cut him off again, and then just start rambling on and on about Excalibur and how he knew the Bucks from way back when. And nobody would give a fuck. But you assholes would still continue to subscribe and like those assholes and give them money in some way, shape, or form. You fucking assholes. But I'm not bitter. And then the kid after the shoulder plex, as I am lamely calling it, boy, that's a shitty, shitty name. Boom. The kid's got him. Inputs. Oh my. Okay. The kid again goes to another corner, backwards, hits the leg drop. It's not a move I particularly like, but at least the kid executed it cleanly, right? Boom. And then that's the TikTok address of this person if you had no life and wanted to subscribe. All right, let's look at it from the beginning, and I'm going to call this action. But just like I critique commentators who call out every individual spot, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to call it out in a way that kind of conveys the emotion of what's happening without just merely telling you what you're seeing. Because I've said that before in sort of instructional videos and reviews and things like that, but I think sometimes commentators might not know what I mean. So I'm going to call this match as I would call it if it was happening in a real wrestling match right in front of me. All right? Fuck you, Goldberg. Yeah, kid. Motherfucking kill him. Oh, eat that bitch. Fucking asshole. 1, 2, 3. He won. 4, 5. If he was King Kong Bundy, he still fucking beat your lame ass Goldberg. That's right, kid. Go get you some more. Go get you some more. Oh, coffin drop, bitch. Yeah, kid. Oh, ooh, start the lawnmower. Start the lawnmower. Start the lawnmower. Start the lawnmower. Fuck you, Goldberg. Yeah. And no, come on. Damn. Motherfucking yeah! Yeah, the leg drop! I'm Stephen Platinum.